Hi there, Carrie here. If you're watching me on YouTube, please do me a favor. I'm going to say that thing everybody says. Please click like and subscribe because it really does help. I want to focus today on what sometimes I call the fear response, but it's that self-protective part of you. When people talk about, I don't understand why I self-sabotage myself. I was ready for that test. It was easy. It was doable, and yet I failed. Why am I doing this? Or why am I afraid to take a step forward? I've actually worked with people who sometimes your biggest fear is failing the test, the big test, the certification that's going to get you out working. But sometimes the biggest fear is, what if I pass? And that doesn't make any sense at all to most of us. But there are some people out there where passing means now I've got to go into a whole different world that I don't understand at all. I know what school is. I know how to operate. I know how to win. I know how to deal when I don't win, and I can navigate that whole school thing. But I don't know what's coming next, and that is the unknown. And your brain is afraid of anything that it doesn't understand because it can't keep you safe from what it doesn't know. The unknown. Now, sadly, the unknown is where all the magic is, because everything you know are all the things that happened in the past. And most of them, a lot of them, maybe were not good things. And we don't want to repeat those in the future. But the future is all the unknown. That's where all the better than the past lives. And if you can't embrace the unknown, then you are going to be saddled with having to repeat the stuff from the past, because that's really all you got. You either got the known or the unknown. And it takes some work to deal with the part of you that is terrified of the unknown. And so something will happen and you'll get a fear response. Maybe you're taking a test, and that anxiety and the anxiousness and the bad feelings, the biochemical reaction that's happening in your body starts surging. And what a lot of us do inherently is acknowledge it, are terrified of it, feel like we're trapped by it, we're overwhelmed with it, and we just want to get away from it. We want to run, or we're angry that we felt that way. Those reactions, this is what I really want to get through to you guys, because it's going to take some awareness. When you see yourself doing that, like I'm having a fear response, I'm having an anxiety moment, I'm having a panic attack, whatever it is, I need you to analyze that situation and realize that if you are, how can I put it? When you let that fear response interfere with what you want, when you let it stop you from doing the thing you want to do, what you're doing is training it to know that when it does that, it wins. It wanted you to stop. It wanted you to derail because it didn't want to go into the unknown, and it made you stop. It made you hesitate. It made you back down a little bit. It made you angry. It got what it wanted. You're training it to do to basically become stronger, because the thing that the muscle that we use the most becomes the strongest. And you are developing a muscle that says, when fear rises up in my body, when anxiety and panic hits me, I run. I let it take over, and that makes it stronger. Now it knows it works. Now it will come back faster, bigger, better as an anxiety fear response. And that's not what you want. So you got to start off with saying, okay, you got me that time. I'm going to be on the lookout next time. And it's going to take practice to be able to realize, oh, this is that fear thing. And if it was telling you, you got a fear of jumping in the swimming pool, then you're gonna have to, this is a bad analogy probably, but you're gonna have to sit on the side of the pool and dangle your feet in the water and say, I am not afraid of the water. I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. You're not gonna fear me out of doing what I want to do. And inch by inch, bit by bit, fight it at its own game. And you can throw the admiration in there if you want. This is what I had to do for a while, was literally tell that part of me that was stalling me out, look, I get it. You're trying to protect me, and I appreciate that. When I was a little kid, you protected me with these very same tactics, and it worked when I was 4 years old. But I'm not 4 years old anymore. I guess you didn't get the memo that I grew up and that I'm an adult now and that I can keep myself safe. I don't need you to do the things you always did when I was little that did keep me safe. I'm going to share, when I was little, that part of my brain said, shut up, keep your mouth shut. Because every time you open your mouth, you get hit. Go in your bedroom. If it's really bad, hide in your closet. Don't be seen. Don't be heard. Don't put yourself out there. Be quiet. Be invisible. Be safe. I'm keeping you safe. Don't you see? And I just did the thing that my gut told me to do. I didn't know that was my ego, that protector part of me. It just felt like it was there. And then later in your life, you find yourself, whenever stress hits, for me, it was, I'd have those same responses as when I was little. Keep your mouth shut. Don't open your mouth. Don't say something stupid. You're going to get embarrassed. You're going to put yourself out there, fall flat on your face. Hush, be quiet, be invisible. Don't be seen. Don't be heard. That's where it's safe, is when you're not seen and you're not heard. Because when you open your mouth, you open yourself to criticism, to judgment, to humiliation, and you don't want that until you get to the point where you say, I don't care. I mean, there are people who are going to like me, and there are people who don't. And gosh, Carrie, they get to do that. It's none of your business who likes you or why. It's none of your business what other people say about you or what they think about you, because they're all wrong. Even if they adore you, they're wrong because they don't know you like you know you. They don't know all your flaws like you do. They probably see a whole bunch that you don't even see, but they don't know all the wonderful things that you've accomplished in spite of the hurdles that were put in front of you. They don't know that. And it's none of their business either. That's okay. They get to have whatever their opinion of you is, and it's none of your business. You guys, I can't tell you how hard that was. I mean, that took me a year, and every once in a while I still get triggered with it, but I'm better by practice. It takes practice and awareness, everything. If you can become aware of the things that trigger you, of the things you're most afraid of, if you can face the fears fearlessly, you will change your life. You will change the trajectory of your life. It will be a paradigm shift in every part of your life. You will be stepping in to the you that you were always meant to be before society and friends and family and teachers got a hold of you and told you who you were supposed to be. None of that was who you were supposed to be. You were supposed to be the you that you came onto this planet with, your gifts and your likes and your amazing ability to be all that you could possibly be, to know that you are love. You are not just loved, you are love. You are inherently valuable because you're here, and you don't have to do another thing to make that value any higher, because it couldn't be. Guys, have a great day. See you on the other side.